Brendan, 2-0 win over Lido. How much will you take out of that?
Yeah, no, it was a good exercise for us, and it brings to an end all of our games against our local opponents. So it's a great day for the supporters, and a good little exercise for the players that played.
Is that what these games are about? Match sharpness and fitness?
Yeah, just purely fitness, and like I say, obviously the teams were mixed, and we can now sort of step up the game time now. The players, they've only been back a week and a half really, so obviously I felt they looked quite bright and quite sharp today, and some of their passing, some of their movements, and of course their actual general fitness will improve over the course of the next 3 or 4 weeks. So but no, I thought it was an excellent exercise, and obviously Lido, it's a team that obviously we wish all the very best for their season.
It's all about developing understandings between the new players coming into the group as well. I mean, is that going to plan as well? These new guys settling in pretty well? Yeah,
the players coming up settled in really, really well. Like I say, Danny obviously unfortunately couldn't play today. Just picked up a little knock on his knee, or on his leg, sorry, it was like a dead leg, and so there's no need to risk that today. But he settled in really well. He's great personality, and as part of the idea of bringing those types of players into the club, they not only have to be good players but good people, and obviously that's the work that we do on bringing them in to make sure that they fit into the culture and the values of the club. So but they've all settled in really well, and obviously they're in for a reason, which is to play in a certain way, and obviously hope to bring results, and thus far they've shown up very well.
3 games gone already. Is pre-season pretty much as you planned it so far? Are you happy with the way it's gone?
Yeah, no, the players' condition, they come back. The first point is they come back in real good condition. I think numbers of years ago, players used to go away, put on a lot of weight, come back, and then get fit in pre-season. My message to the players before they left was, you need to come back fit. It's as simple as that, and then we'll work on and taking you to the next few levels after that. But don't come back here with a lot of weight on or anything like that. So obviously they heeded my word and come back in real good condition. So that gives us a good start point to move forward. Everything up until now has been great. Obviously we're hopeful now in the next week or so that we can get some players in, that wee bit of freshness to the group, and obviously then come, as I said, come the first game of the season, we'll be fighting round to go.
Head to Austria on Monday. Do things step up a notch now? Or?
Yeah, well we've had a tough week. The players have had a tough week physically this week. We've had double sessions right the way through, 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock, so physically there's been a big demand on them this week, and obviously they could have been a wee bit heavy leg today, but the exercise was to get 45 minutes, rest well tomorrow, and now we then go, and like you say, we go into the next phase really of our preparation phase, which is physically more demanding in Austria, and obviously allows us to do some tactical work in private in a real beautiful venue.
And you said a couple of phases hopefully to come in. Is there any advanced stages with some players at the moment?
Not really. I think we're getting close to maybe agreements on 1 or 2. So that'll be good if we can, if the board can conclude those deals, which will be great for the club. I think for ourselves it's just a bit the case of being patient. I know that all the supporters and the players and myself, we want to get these players in as quick as we can. But that just takes time. It's not as easy as just identifying a player, throwing a load of money towards him and then him coming in. Like you said, we're not a club that can do that, so we have to be strategic in the types of players that we bring in, and obviously look to get agreements with clubs and agents, and then hopefully we get them in the door.
What size squad are you looking to take to Austria as well? Is there going to be a couple of guys that don't make the trip through injury or whatever?
Yeah, well, there'll be some players. Obviously we've got a group of 25, and then we've got 1 or 2 of the injured players that are actually not too far away. So Gary Monk, he's not able to train with the group. However, he's one that will obviously travel and step up his fitness over there. Likewise with Ferry Bodie, his preparation and fitness is staggered in terms of he's working with the team. He's working in the gymnasium with the medical team and science team. So, but yeah, most importantly, as I said, that group will go, and unfortunately there'll be a couple of players that will be left behind.
Cheers, Brendan.
Cheers, no problem.